Hello everyone. Now let us discuss about one important chapter, that is the endocrine system. As you know, our body activities are controlled by two systems which are present in our body. The two systems are, one is nervous system and another one is the endocrine system. Here we will study about the endocrine system, and in the endocrine system we will study about endocrine glands. As you know, in our body two types of glands are there. One is endocrine glands and another one is exocrine glands. The exocrine glands are having ducts. Their examples are sweat gland. Their example is like mammary gland, sebaceous glands. These are the different types of exocrine glands. And the endocrine glands, these glands are ductless, and their examples like pituitary gland, thyroid gland, adrenal gland, that all we will study here now. Exocrine glands having duct, endocrine glands not have duct, means their secretion directly poured into blood and reach to target organ. Endocrine system, we are studying about endocrine glands. In the endocrine system we mainly study about endocrine glands, and endocrine glands secrete special chemicals that control the activities of the body, and that is called hormone. Here mainly we will study about pituitary gland, thyroid gland, parathyroid gland, adrenal glands, testes and ovaries. The pancreas also we will study here, and pancreas is a gland within which different types of cells perform exocrine and endocrine functions. It means pancreas is exocrine as well as endocrine gland. Here in the diagram you have to see the location of the various glands also. Pituitary gland below hypothalamus, thyroid gland in the neck region near trachea, parathyroid base of the thyroid gland, parathyroid is also there, pancreas behind the stomach, adrenal gland at the top of the kidneys, both kidneys, these are two in number, and ovary that is present in female, and testis inside the scrotum, and that is present in the male. Let us study pituitary gland. This is a small round gland situated at the base of the brain and is linked within the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus links the nervous system with the endocrine system through the pituitary gland. It has some endocrine functions, but it is generally not considered to be an endocrine gland. It secretes hormones that control the release of hormones from pituitary glands. It controls the functions of the pituitary gland through electrical impulse as well. The pituitary gland is the most important gland of the endocrine system, as it secretes many hormones that control the functioning of other endocrine glands. That is why it is called the master gland. The question will be there from this part, why the pituitary gland is called the master gland? Because it controls the secretion of other glands. That is why pituitary gland is called the master gland. The hormone that is secreted by the pituitary gland is called growth hormone. This promotes the growth of bones and muscles during early life. If too much of this hormone is secreted, there is excessive growth, and that condition is called gigantism. And if the secretion is below normal, the person growth is stunted, and that is called dwarfism. So, due to hyposecretion, dwarfism, and due to hypersecretion, gigantism, diseases takes place by the deficiency or oversecretion of the pituitary gland. The pituitary gland control the growth and functioning of the thyroid gland also. It secretes a hormone that influences the production of sperms and the maturation of ova. Its other functions include controlling the secretion of milk by the mammary gland. The next is the thyroid gland. This gland is located in the throat near the larynx. The main hormone is secreted is thyroxine, which is an iodine containing protein. This hormone controls the general metabolic functioning of the body, especially the rate at which energy is produced and oxygen consumed. Thyroxine is also necessary for normal physical growth and development. Excessive secretion of thyroxine, hypothyroidism. If the thyroxine is secreted in excess amount, the problem is caused hyperthyroidism. This raises the general metabolism of the body and as a result stored fats and converted into energy too fast. A person with this condition suffers from high blood pressure and loss of weight and may become overactive, and in an insufficient secretion of thyroxine, hypothyroidism. This causes sluggishness and weight gain since it slows down metabolic activities. It retards growth and mental development in children. Another symptom is the swelling of the thyroid gland, and that is called goiter, which may also occur if one's diet lack iodine. Here in this diagram there is given goiter, and that is due to hypothyroidism. Another one is parathyroid glands. These are 4 small glands located right behind the thyroid gland. The hormones secreted by these are called parathormone, and that help to maintain the level of calcium in the blood. A certain level of calcium in the blood is required to facilitate muscular activity among other things. Another one is adrenal glands. There are 2 adrenal glands, one attached to each kidney. They produce a hormone that is called adrenaline. This hormone is secreted when a person is in danger or under severe stress. In general, adrenal glands come into action to prepare the body for emergencies by helping to increase the supply of energy. Adrenal increases the heartbeat, the rate of respiration and the blood pressure. The adrenal glands also secrete hormones known as corticosteroids that regulate glucose and mineral metabolism. The next gland, pancreas, located in the abdomen. Pancreas contain cluster of cells that is called islets of Langerhans, and from the islets of Langerhans 2 hormones are released. One is insulin and another one is glucagon. Function of insulin: it regulates the level of glucose in the blood. As we are taking food, and when we need energy, the food is changed into glucose, and with the help of insulin it change into glycogen, glucose change into glycogen and store in the liver. If there is insufficient supply of insulin, the glucose not change into glycogen and the concentration of glucose increase in the blood, and that problem is called diabetes. So, diabetes in which the level of glucose increase in the blood. A condition in which the level of glucose in the blood increases and glucose is excreted with urine, that is called diabetes. So, due to hyposecretion or undersecretion of insulin, the problem caused is diabetes. Next one, reproductive organs. There in the book, there in the diagram you just see. Testis produce sperm and also produce a hormone that is called testosterone, and testosterone is the male sex hormone which is produced by the testis. Testosterone is involved in the development of secondary sexual characteristics and sexual maturity in males once they attain puberty. Puberty is the period of physical change during which a child body attains sexual maturity or become capable of reproduction. And in the female, the ovaries secrete female sex hormones that is called estrogen and progesterone. The secretion of these hormones starts once a girl attains puberty. They produce secondary sexual characteristics and prepare the body for pregnancy. Progesterone brings about changes in the body of a pregnant woman and helps maintain the pregnancy. So, you have to prepare pituitary gland, thyroid gland, parathyroid gland, adrenal gland, pancreas, testis and ovaries. Their secretion means the hormones secreted by them, their functions. Thank you.